Scrappy Kathy here with today's load prompt and the sketch of the day from Christy's Beautiful Life, the 30 Days of Sketches. This is the sketch. A nice banner, a circle, a strip of photos, some horizontal elements here, journaling here, some accent pieces, which in this case are butterflies, and mine will be different. The load prompt was about the changing of the guard and the stoicism of the guards and how they're trained not to smile or interact with visitors. So I had a different story to tell. Ours was about Christmas time visit, December 17th, 18th, and 19th, I think we were there, to Copenhagen. And we decided to go to the changing of the guard, and we were quite excited about it. And we'd seen the changing of the guard in London at Buckingham Palace, and we were acquainted with the idea that the guards were very stoic. And of course, there are always visitors that are trying to get them to change that behavior. And so we were quite surprised when the announcement was made that the Queen was in the palace that day. And that meant that the band, the marching band that accompanied the guards and usually provided kind of the drum beat for the marching and the changing of the guards, there was actually a band with instruments, and they were to play Christmas carols. So they launch off with very familiar songs, and from the first Noel, and very recognizable songs. And then, to our surprise, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And they actually moved around in time to the music, and the guards, I would swear to you, were singing along and moving. It was a very different scene from anything we had come to expect. So I thought this would be a great page. And I've never scrapped these photos. I had to go hunt for them. I knew, when we were there. And I love this picture of John, and he's standing there he's actually very close to that guard. And this was the gathering of the band and the guard here. And then this was the guard coming in to replace the ones that had marched off. So anyway, it was a really, it was a fun day, and something that I'm enjoying having the opportunity to scrap. So following the sketch, I'm going to kind of put some put the elements. I took a bowl. I don't have the bowl on the table anymore, and just outlined the bowl, and I hand cut it. And when I hand cut, it's always crooked and imperfect, so I just distress the edges. And this banner, I miscut here and here, but that's what embellishments are for, right? So I'm going to, the next thing I want to do, I guess I'll see where the photos will fit in, and then I'll see where these things. I have this really cute piece of black and white gingham ribbon, so I'm going to glue it on first, and then I'll overlap. I've lost I'm sorry, the camera moved. Let me check to be sure. It's still showing what I'm putting down. So I'm going to go like this, and that part of the ribbon that will be under the other strip, I'm going to put the glue because it will kind of wrinkle the ribbon. I'm going to line it up there. and I'll let these ends be loose. Now, the next thing I want to do, this is the branding strip from this, this red paper that is black and white polka dot, and it is Heidi Swapp's Winter Wonderland from, I think, a couple years ago, maybe last year. Let me see if I make sure I get that right. I'm going to kind of put this down right there so that a lot of the ribbon is showing. And then I was thinking maybe that might slide down into there. And it does, even though I have the foam on the back. It seems to be able to do that. Okay, there we go. And there's this journaling kind of goes under the strip here. So I think I'll put it there. And what I've done when I typed up the journaling, I put cold, rainy, awesome. The journaling says, the Queen was in the palace the day we saw the changing of the guard in Copenhagen, and during the holiday season, that meant the marching band that accompanied the guard played Christmas carols. It was utterly thrilling to hear the first Noel and even what I thought of as an American song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, on such an unexpected occasion. And I'd swear some of the guards joined in. I checked with John, and he remembers it that way too. I added this little sprig of evergreen down under here and kind of arched it. And I have some sequins from Spiegelmom scraps that were done, I think, exclusively for Redefined Creative, and it had these little reindeer sequins. And so since we're talking about Rudolph, I thought I'd add that into the mix there. I'm going to kind of put that very... I don't want to completely hide that this red circle goes all the way around. So I'm going to just kind of place it there, and maybe I'll do something. I will do something right here. Okay, and because it was a snowy, cold, icy, it was rain that turned into snow that day, I'm going to use this right. Let's see. Maybe it's kind of predictable to line it up, but to me that gives it kind of a sense of order, and it touches the red, the white, and the gold there, so I like that. And I'm going to come get this other one, and let's see, where will I use it? I think I may cut it in half. And use part of it right here. And part of it, I think I'm still going to sneak it under that red part. So my triangle is a little bit different from the one there, and I'm actually going to create a little area down here to cover this cut on there. So I want to do 5 trees. I'm going to cut them this way, and it's going to go like that, so it looks like a natural spread on the tree. Let's see. Okay, that seems like it would work. I'll put it here, and then maybe I'll add one tree right in there. I'm gonna put, it's felt, but it feels a little bit stiff, so it may not be as thirsty as felt usually is. So I think it won't necessarily, well, yeah, it did. It drank up all that good stuff. I hope you're able to see that. Move up here a little bit. Okay, so there, and then I may do some little bits out, well, kind of looks like little snow, doesn't it? Little snowflakes coming down. We'll do another one there and one here. Okay, and that kind of allows me to close up that area too. Okay, now I have to leave room for the title. I'm going to put the title up here, and the reason for that is, and I'm going to do the biggest word first. The title's going to be "Let Your Guard Down," and so I'm going to write "guard" in this green alpha. These green foam thickers, and they're a little hard to pull up. And I'm gonna put guard here. I should start with the D, and then down will be there. And let your will be up here somewhere. Let me do the D first. And the R. This is my happiest thing, is this title, because it's about the guards letting their guard down. And A. It's a different green from these trees, but I think it's going to work just fine. Whoops. I've still got the center in there. Okay, now I'm going to do this in white. These letters smell. These thickers smell. O. And once I get the title in there, I can go back with some of my smaller embellishments. I want to use those sequins. I have some stars, and I have other sequin type stars. Okay, so now, if I say let you, I should have room for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it here. I've got a nice line that I can line it up on. And if it gets too far over, I don't have room for Y-O-U-R, I will shorten it to U-R. And I'll be right in tune with all the telephone speak that everyone, that all the cool kids use. Okay, but I think I'll have room. I have been, I'm late getting this done because I was in a Zoom crop with Mind the Scrap at, starting at 4 o'clock this morning, my time. And I got all of those challenges done, plus I managed during the lunch break, which for me was nowhere near lunchtime. I got a Scrap Squad. Scrap Squad's having a weekend-long crop as well. So after this, I'll go back and try to get a few more Scrap Squad challenges done. Okay, now it's time for the bling. First of all, let me cut a tree to go right here. And I'm going to do this big one. Going to kind of cut that. It joins in two places. And I'll do that. And that. And that. And I kind of go out like this. Okay, so I think I can put it right there, and then maybe I'm going to try to find a red star to go up at the top of it. So I still want to leave that little bit of red there. Now I'm going to try something different here. I'm going to use my foam tape, and I'll see if it adheres to that. I know it'll adhere to the paper. It seems to stick. So I want to be sure I can see where that hits. Now I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on it to stick it to that photo. I have to hold it a bit while I move it. Oh, good. I do have a little red. You kind of let that sit on there for a second. These stars are from Redefined Creative, and I've been using them all morning. Let's see. They came in my latest Secret Not Secret kit. It's not wanting to stay down there, but I can just keep pressing it down. Sometimes pressing it with these pointy things. Make sure that that stays in the right place. Okay, I need more glue, I guess. It has drunk it all up. And this is the part where having to reach around my camera stand for detail work like that. It's a little bit of a pain. Come on. Okay, I'll deal with that. If it pops up before the end of the video, I'll make sure and take care of it off camera. And by the time I post it, it should be good. I'm going to move that over to there, and I'll take care of storing it later. Let me get some, so I've put these down. I kind of would like, see, do we have room for, do we want, trees over here, maybe right there. I don't like that, so no. The answer to that question is no. I think I'm good with those things. Let me add some, I'm gonna do a cluster of dots here, and I'll find a red sequin to go with it. Same here. And I'll go combing through here for these tiny red metallic sequins, which kind of make the mix. And I'm sort of destroying that dynamic, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I have a set of different sized red sequins that didn't come in a mix, and I may add some of them to this to actually restore the red to this mix in case I want to do a shaker pocket. Okay, there. And I've got the red, green, and white here. So I've got my kind of my triangle going. I think I'm done. I do want to put my double hearts here by my cute hubby. Cute little puffy hearts. Okay, I'm done. I think I've got the sketch. I've honored the sketch, and I've certainly told a story that's related to changing of the guard. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next sketch and the next load prompt, as well as I will have a Scrap Squad Sunday video going live tomorrow. I probably will not do the Scrap Squad Sunday video until sometime tomorrow morning. So the load will be out first. I'll do it tonight, and then the well, no, I actually can't do that. I'll do it in the reverse order. I'll do Scrap Squad Sunday tonight. I'll film that, and that'll go live first, and then the load prompt and the 30 days of sketches will go later. So thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Let me pull it up for a close-up. Someone told me that was helpful. Let's see, the supplies I used. I didn't really tell you that. I have no idea who that's from or who this is from. They're older Christmas collections, and I don't know, I think these stickers are as well. They probably came from like last December's Mind the Scrap kit or the previous December's. And these stickers that are called, I know you're going to ask me, so I will tell you, they are called Grove, and they came in the October Mind the Scrap kit, and I love them. So isn't that cute, that font? They look brush stroke, And then it's like a green watercolor brushstroke that's highlighted with white. So it's just beautiful. I love it. So again, see you tomorrow. Bye.